All right. Hello, hello. How is everyone doing? I hope you guys are having a wonderful year so far. My name is Elena. I am an intuitive reader. Welcome to my little space on the internet. I hope that you decide to stay and subscribe, especially if you like this kind of content, if you resonate with my energy or these messages. I would feel honored if you would subscribe and like the video. So let's get into it. This is for my Aries sun, moon, rising, Venus, wherever you have Aries in your chart, or if you are dealing with the Aries, then hopefully this resonates and this is helpful. Let me know below where you have Aries, like if you're Aries sun, moon, whatever it is, if you're just dealing with an Aries, let me know below. I definitely want to know. All right, so let's get into it. What can we expect for Aries in 2023? So what is the overall theme that Aries is going to be encountering? The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Fantastic. I feel like this goes very well with Aries energy. It's very exciting, motivating, action-oriented. I'm on it. Let's go. Let's do it. I'm excited. I'm driven. I'm motivated. It's just exciting stuff. Very playful, exciting, very, very much in line with Aries energy. So this is a beautiful, beautiful card for Aries. It is for anybody, but very exciting. Things are going to be moving fast for you. A lot of fast movement, a lot of exciting things possibly, a lot of things to take action on, okay? A lot of things to take action on, like inspired action, motivating, driven, fun, playful, okay? Action, okay. What's the overall energy for Aries in 2023? Oh, that's not necessarily what I want to see. I think this came out for Taurus as well, but okay, so there may be some uncomfortable stuff showing up for you in 2023. We all know, I feel like we kind of all get the gist with the Three of Swords. Like, things are going to be uncomfortable. There may be some heartache. There may be some loss that shows up for you in 2023. I definitely don't think that's like the main thing that is going to be showing up for you. Although, pretty much every year we all go through something that's kind of painful. But yeah, Aries, that isn't the funnest card, I do have to say. But I feel like, whenever we go through those painful, dark moments, like, we emerge as like a better, more evolved, more enlightened person. So there is absolutely purpose in our pain, and I feel like for you, Aries, this is really about almost just like just dealing with the pain. Don't run from it, don't hide from it, don't ignore it, don't push it down. Like, just dealing with the pain as it shows up. As uncomfortable as that is sometimes, just dealing with, not running from it. It is so easy to just kind of run from the pain and not deal with it. I know this myself. Like, it's just so easy to act like things aren't happening, act like you're fine, just shove it down. I'll deal with it in another lifetime or something. Like, it's just, I feel like there's a theme of like just dealing with the uncomfortable shit when it shows up. Just dealing with it. Just dealing with it when it shows up. What's the biggest challenge for Aries in 2023? What is their greatest challenge? What is my Aries' greatest challenge? Two of Wands. So I feel like there's a big challenge of like, what's next? What's the next thing for me? I've come this far. I've accomplished this much. I've come out of, maybe I've dealt with a lot of painful stuff. I've come this far. Now what's next? What's the next experience I want to have? Okay. For some of you, you may be wanting to travel. There may be some challenges when it comes to traveling, maybe even when it comes to vehicles. Okay. For some of you, it's just going to be about getting out of your comfort zone. It's going to be about getting out of your comfort zone. I've come this far. I've accomplished this much. I've overcome this much. Now what? Now what's next? There could possibly be a challenge for you, like really knowing what is the next thing for you. What is their biggest focus in 2023? What is my Aries biggest focus in 2023? Ooh, yeah. I mean, really focusing on having the courage to get out of your comfort zone, having the courage to really face your fears, to really face, I want to say like the man in the mirror, to really face yourself, to really face those doubts, those worries that you have, and really have the courage to face the pain, to deal with the pain, having the courage to do that. And that takes courage, especially if there's like trauma, maybe even like childhood trauma or stuff like that. That takes a lot of courage to deal with. It takes a lot of courage. So I feel like this is a big focus for you, is really finding the courage to get out of your comfort zone, really finding, you know, that way to almost like, how do I say this? I want to say like almost like love yourself, like in a way of like encouraging yourself, speaking to yourself, speaking life into yourself, speaking encouragement into yourself, speaking that courage into yourself. Okay, I feel like there is going to be a big focus on really having the courage to do things that make you uncomfortable. Okay, that's the big one. Having the courage to do things that make you uncomfortable. That's something that happens for all of us, but it's going to be a big one for Aries. What are my Aries leaving behind? What are they leaving behind in 2023? Queen of Swords. So I feel like this is more about really overthinking things, about overanalyzing things, about almost being like a little too analytical maybe, or like too, well, I don't want to be like too logical, because being logical is good, but I feel like overthinking things, like really overanalyzing things, okay, and like putting too much thought into things. I feel like it's something that you're gonna be leaving behind. It's like, no, just do the thing, just do the thing. Don't overthink it. Don't make it overcomplicated. Just do the thing. Okay? And like, you get to work it out and figure it out as you go. Just do the thing. Whatever it is, if it's travel, if it's therapy, if it's a relationship, if it's children, if it's a home, whatever, a business, whatever, just do the thing. Don't overthink it. Don't make it more complicated and more complex than it needs to be. That is something I've had to really work on with myself. Like, even just starting the channel, it's like, don't overthink it, Elena. Don't worry about it being perfect. Don't worry about having, like, I make it as easy as I possibly can. And so I feel like that may be something that comes up for you, Aries. I think this popped out too, and I'm going to take it as a little message that really having like a plan and a strategy is helpful. Having like a plan for the next step. Not that you have to have all the steps figured out, but just the next step. Just the next step. All right, what is my Aries greatest accomplishment in 2023? And what is my Aries greatest accomplishment? Ooh, baby, lovers, connection. So, some of you may be like how do you say it? Like not like renewing your vows, but like, which that could be for some of you, but like almost like recommitting to somebody, recommitting to a connection, almost like I could even see this as like recommitting to yourself, recommitting to the best version of yourself, recommitting to what you value in life, okay? But for some of you, this is absolutely deepening your connection, getting deeper, closer, more intimate connection. I feel like for a lot of you, it's like, I'm choosing my partner again. And I've heard this before, especially like in marriage, you end up choosing and like almost like remarrying that person more than once. Like, you choose each other over and over and over again. You choose to stay with each other. You choose to work it out. You choose to heal things. You choose to work past things. And so I feel like for some of you, this is going to be your greatest accomplishment, is the connections that you make and the deepening of the connections. I mean, our relationships really are, at the end of life, like the most like important thing to us is the relationships that we have worked on, the relationships that we have, I guess, built. I can't think of the right word that I'm trying to say, but our relationships really are the most important thing. And this is going to be your greatest accomplishments, is the decisions also that you make in your relationships, and really truly committing to the relationships that bring you value. Okay, what is in the near... I knew the devil. I didn't even get it out, and I question if I should take it. But I feel like in the near future, there are going to be some temptations here. There may be some things that kind of rear their ugly head that you realize are holding you back. This could be, you know, painful things that you've dealt with in the past, traumas, hurts, betrayals, that kind of rear their ugly head for you in the near future. But you really realize like certain things that are holding you back. Okay, this could be addictions, behaviors, habits, belief systems, worries, fears, concerns, all the things. Okay. That are really holding you back, that are really going to start showing up for you. I feel like if there's something here that you're really trying, like there's like whatever it is here that you're working to get out of your comfort zone, the thing that is stopping you from getting out of your comfort zone, whether that's worry, whether it's the story you tell yourself, whatever it is, that is the thing that is going to show up for you in the near future, and you're gonna have to face it. Whatever it is that's holding you back from getting out of your comfort zone is the thing you're gonna have to deal with. It's the thing that's gonna rear its head for you to really honestly deal with. Whatever that story, that narrative that you have going on about yourself and about your life and about like your life experience, is going to like kind of like expose itself to you. Like, girl, you're lying to yourself. Like, man, you're just telling yourself a false story. This isn't actually true. Okay. What is my Aries greatest power and strength in 2023? Woo, 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 woo. So your greatest power and strength is to really deal with those deep emotions, to really deal with that deep stuff, to really deal with it is going to bring you on the other side of it. Like, it feels so good to deal with like stuff that's been really holding, like that you've been holding on to. It feels really good to deal with that stuff. Also, I feel like this is also about really working through any subconscious beliefs, subconscious programming that you've had, that you've kind of gathered throughout your life. And really dealing with that and learning to reprogram your subconscious mind for more positive results, okay? But I feel like the main thing here is really, really digging deep into those emotions and those things that you've been holding on to, okay? Now, for some reason, I just started to get a message about a mother. Or about your mother, about your comfortability, about your home space. Maybe for some of you, you know, maybe you are getting closer with your mother. Okay, maybe you're getting a closer bond or relationship with your mother. For some of you, it may be, maybe there's, you know, really working on your home, maybe buying a new home, making your home more comfortable, making your home more secure or safe or beautiful. Maybe even just getting a new home, period. I don't know why I always get that strange. I usually don't get anything like that with the moon card, but the moon does rule the mother. It does rule our comfortability, and our emotions. So I feel like this is going to be, I feel like for some of you, maybe not all of you, your relationship with your mother is going to get a lot better, okay? Beautiful. We like that. We like that. What's going to be the greatest influence on my Aries? On my Aries in 2023. What is going to be the greatest influence? What's going to be the greatest influence on my Aries? Temperance. So this is about moderation. This is about patience. This is about harmony. This is about, learning how to really balance the masculine and feminine in yourself and in life. So this is going to be a big influence, learning how to balance your masculine and your feminine, especially if you are a woman. Obviously, I guess I say especially because I'm a woman, and I'm sure this is still important for men as well, but I don't know. I don't know if it is. I feel like as for a woman, maybe because I am a woman, that it is really important for women to not, for them to really know how to balance both, how to play both parts, okay, how to use both energies. And this is also about doing things, not overdoing things too much, doing things in moderation, okay, having a really nice balance and harmony with yourself and with your energies and with life. All right, what are my Aries hopes and fears in 2023? Woo, too many. What are my Aries hopes and fears in 2023? So, honestly, I feel like there is this hope that, things do progress forward. Like, you're extremely hopeful and confident that, you can come up with a strategy, a plan to move things forward, to take the next step, to get to the next level. But at the same time, I feel like there is a fear of like, if I get there, can I handle it? Can I actually hold the pose if I get there, or will I self-sabotage? And if you don't work through some of this stuff, then yes, you probably will self-sabotage. It's extremely easy to self-sabotage. It's like, if you can't allow yourself to have more, if you can't hold more, if you can't hold more money or more love or more joy, like, you will self-sabotage. So I feel like there is this hope for like, okay, I can get to the next level. I can get to the next step. I have a plan. I have a strategy, and I'm moving forward. I'm making progress. But can I actually hold the pose? Let's say you're making more money. Let's say you're making progress. You're starting to make more money. Do you actually know what to do? Like, can you actually hold that amount of money without blowing it, without feeling like you've got to spend it all, without like giving it away, without losing it, with whatever it is? Can you actually hold that amount of money? Okay, now let's say that you have a relationship and you're used to kind of like really toxic relationships, or very toxic relationships. Can you actually be with somebody and actually hold that pose of somebody being good to you, of somebody, providing for you, of somebody showing up for you, somebody loving you? Or will you self-sabotage and, in whatever way, start fights, break up, whatever it is? Okay. So really, I always forget to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Whatever. All right. So really, I feel like, it's like, I know that I can get to the next step. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to move forward one step at a time. And that is good. That is good, especially if there is this sense of self-sabotage. Can I hold the pose? Can I hold the pose? What is the outcome for my Aries in 2023? What is the outcome for my Aries in 2023? The Hierophant, making big commitments, making very big commitments. This could be marriage. This could be like almost like, also I'm getting this sense of like having good spiritual practices, having good, like, I guess like spiritual hygiene. If that sounds right. I don't know if that sounds right. But I feel like this is almost like making a bigger commitment to yourself, to your your next level, okay? Making a very big commitment. For some of you, this is marriage, okay? For some of you, this is like divine union, and ooh, I'm so proud. Like, I'm so happy for you if you are getting married. That is wonderful. But for a lot of you, this is really about really committing to yourself, that next level that you're going to. What is your next level? Who is that person at that next level? How do they act? How do they talk? What do they think? What do they do? How do they show up in the world? Committing to that next level of yourself. That is the outcome for you. All right. Any advice for my Aries in 2023? What advice do they need? What advice do my Aries need in 2023? What advice do my Aries need in 2023? What advice? Woo-wee! So, 8 of Wands, this is like action, do it. You know, this could be about communication. This could be about like online social media stuff as well. Okay, so get out there. Put yourself out there. Be willing to get out of your comfort zone. Be willing to get out of your own way. Okay, being willing to get out of your own way and put yourself out there. Do shit that's uncomfortable. Do shit that's uncomfortable. Okay? I mean, that is the only way to get over it, is just do stuff that's uncomfortable, okay? I mean, not stuff that's like unsafe, but stuff that pushes your boundaries, stuff that pushes your comfort zone, that expands it out, okay? That is the advice for you. Do it. Take action. Put yourself out there. Do shit you haven't done before, okay? This is also about showing up online, especially if you're like wanting to start a business or whatever, maybe not, but showing up online, showing up where you need to show up to get the results that you want to get. There you go. Wherever you need to show up, whatever you're trying to accomplish in life, show up, do it. Show up for yourself, show up for others, show up for your future self. Show up. You got to show up. All right. What guidance do my Aries need? What guidance do they need? Spirit has your back. Somebody else got this. It was either one of the other fire signs. Somebody else got this. Maybe it was Leo, maybe it was Sag. I can't remember. Yeah, somebody else got this. I swear they did. Okay, I'm gonna read it because I like this. The messages here. So, Spirit has your back. Think of the eagles flying high above the other birds, soaring on the wind. Eagle Spirit has appeared to ask whether you're willing to soar to new heights, even if that means solitude for a while. Truly, all the wisdom of the world is available to you. When storms flash across the sky, it is Eagle Spirit that raises you above it all, helping you conquer fear and overcome adversity, reminding you that Spirit has your back and wants you to experience life at its fullest. At this moment, you are meant to know that you have the highest of wisdom and courage within, gifted to you by Spirit and all the angels. Boldly build your nest in a lofty space and know that you can fly effortlessly, proudly embodying Eagle Spirit in all her glory and grace, claiming what is truly yours in divine timing. All right. I hope this resonated. I hope you guys have a wonderful year. And, you know, sometimes we just got to be willing to get uncomfortable. That is something that was showing up for me last year. Like, got to be willing to get uncomfortable. Do things you have not done before. Push your own boundaries, okay? Obviously not in a bad way, but push those where it feels expansive. It feels expansive to do it. I'm sending you guys so much love. I hope you have a fantastic year, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.